Hi friends, MD Vegan. I make a beet juice today, and it's a grape juice with beets, oranges, basil and mint, and lemon and ginger. Seven ingredients, but of course, when you make a beet juice, the main ingredient is always the beet. It's always a red juice, and it's a beautiful beet. It's a very powerful veggie. If you eat or drink beets, I guess 2 hours later or so, you have high endurance. It's good for the endurance when you work out. So the fasting day, it's my weekly fasting day today. I love the beet juice to give me strength and endurance. So it's very nice, and in general, there are a lot of sugar in beets, but when you drink a beet juice as is, it scratches in the throat. To make that go away, I need to put something else to the beet, and I found that when I put other fruit and veggies, or maybe fruit mainly, together with the beet, the most exciting flavors come out of that. It's really amazing. There's no other vegetable ingredient at all where such a variety and surprising variety of flavors, new flavors, are created with beet. It's amazing, really. Today I make a grape juice with beets. I have a lot of grapes here, maybe 3 cups or so. They're right in season, so why not? Grape juices are wonderful. They're very sweet. And I also add orange. That is something I use with beet juice because it makes the beet juice longer. You know, the beet juice has an earth flavor, very strong, powerful earth flavor, dense, deep, powerful flavor. Yeah. And the orange, you add orange, the earth flavor remains. It still tastes like a beet juice, as opposed to a mango beet juice. You put a mango to a beet, nothing of the earth flavor remains. It's so funny. That was really, that was an experience I made me think about beet juices again. So the orange keeps the beet flavor, the earth flavor. So it makes the juice longer. Also has a nice balance of sweet and sour. Depends on the orange you have. And so you have more juice with basically the same flavor. Oranges make beet juices delicious. It's a classic. So these are the grape beet juice with a little bit of orange. And to shape the flavor, to give it a shape, in addition to the grapes, that will also shape the beet flavor. Let's see how that works out. I have mint and basil, 2 green herbs, very powerful. Mint is cooling and refreshing the breath in summer. Basil is a wake-up herb. And together, I have tried these before. They're very nice effect. Both have strong flavors from the same family, the mint family that's called, from the Mediterranean. They have mint and basil, of course, oregano, thyme, and many others in that family. It's a famous family, and they've all many different benefits. They're cultivated for thousands of years. But together these are very strong flavors, and they play together in a nice way. That's why I try now together with the beet and the grape. And here I have lemon and ginger. I put that to many juices. It enhances the flavor and makes it fresher. The ginger has the fire to make us absorb more of the nutrients. The nutrients get more powerful when you add ginger, the fire for digestion, as the ancient medical sciences practitioners say. And the lemon keeps it fresh. It underlines the sweet flavors from the fruit. With the lemon there, you have a little opposition and lifts them up a little bit. So lemon and ginger, in many cases, not always, in many cases, just enhances the other flavors. It doesn't add so much as a new flavor, like the mint and the beet and the basil in this. They add new flavors. Not so the lemon and ginger. So I have some peel here, lemon peel. Sometimes I add it. I'm not sure if I can, because it's always a little bit experiment. While I juice, I will find out and tell you later. So juicing time now. Come back in a sec. This is my beet juice today, my beet grape juice. and it's a liter, so it's a good liter, a little bit more. And I put everything in, half a lemon peel, half of this one lemon. I tasted in between, and it was nice. It is a very light beet juice. The grapes make it light, wonderful. And also, it's a wonderful shaping with this seasoning with the mint and the basil. So I didn't taste the result. I tasted in between, and I got a very nice impression. So now I'll taste it. At first I see the beautiful color. It's a bright beet juice color. Yeah, depends always. When I add greens, it gets a little darker, and there can be a little bit nuances to that tone, but basically it's always this. This is a bright and brilliant tone as compared to others, but yeah, just a small thing. The texture is nice. It's pretty runny. The beet was crunchy and fresh, so makes a runny juice. When the beet is older, it gets a little more bitter, darker, and creamier. I prefer the fresh ones. So when you get a beet, I don't keep them too long, reuse them pretty soon. When I get in the health food shop, I always look to get the crunchy beets, or I wait until next week when they're crunchy. The soft beets, not so recommended. So this is nice, runny juice, and let's taste it now, the most important thing. Yeah? Mm. Mm. Yeah, you know, I said the beets contain huge amounts of sugar, and they come out when you add sweet sour fruit. Then these sugars come out and begin to taste like all kinds of flavors. And here, the sugar comes out of the beet and together with the grapes. It's a huge amount of sugar. Grapes have extra sugar because they use it for alcohol making, and you need the more sugar you have in the grapes, the better. If you have a sweet grape, it's a lot of sugar. And this here case, it's really amazing because these double sugars, so to say, grapes and beets, they build together such a nice flavor together with the mint and the basil. They're very strong flavors. Mint is very nice with sweet flavors, and basil too. Can also be oranges, is classic orange beet. So as opposed to apples, it would be different. Yeah, but oranges basically keep the beet juice, the beet flavor, the oil flavor, but the grapes here, they make it really nice, like a mess you can shape, like when you make a sculpture or so. And really, wonderful flavor. It's a new flavor to me. I never tasted this before. It's a very particular beet juice. You can try. It's very nice. You see what it looks like the texture. It's runny, and I'm very happy. Of course, I have to drink it now, the whole thing, to really find what it's like. And you have a sip only, get an idea, first impression, only when you drink it whole. I drink it, I get to know it better. And then I have to do it over and over again, of course. But the first impression is great, nice character, and not too many peel and not peel. The peel makes it a little bit rough sometimes. It's a very powerful flavor in the peel. It's the healthiest part of a lemon, but it can be too much when you put it all in. So you want to check if you want to have more or less. I would suggest to begin with a small amount, if at all, 1 or 2 of these slices when you peel the lemon, and then you can add and try. That's how I do it, yeah. So that's not always the same for everybody. Some people like it more bitter, some people not so much, and the more and less peel you add. But the main flavor is very nice, and I drink it slowly because here, this is the fiber. So that what I take out of the fruit and the veggies, juicing, because that is then what cannot be digested usually on a whole food plant-based diet, the best diet you can get, to go according to science from today. When there's no fiber, there's no digestion. Basically, yeah, the juice and the nutrients go directly into the bloodstream. Digestion rests, and if you drink it fast, then too much sugar can get too fast into the blood. And then you can be disturbed. The system gets a little bit out of balance. Not so good. So drinking it slowly is important. Otherwise, on a fasting day, I keep the fiber away purposefully because I want the digestion to rest. When it rests, it is so a longer night. Every night, if I don't eat at night. At night, the digestion pauses, it goes down, and I can restore the fiber, the textures, the tissues. I mean, memory gets also restored and reorganized. And on a fasting day, all these things happen also. Digestion rests, cleansing takes place, inner cleansing, and so restoration of memories and tissues. And so that's a very strong effect. Sometimes I have to eat something or make a little soup or a smoothie with fiber to slow it down, because even one day, if you do it every week as part of the regular diet, it can become very intense. I was surprised sometimes, even after years and years of doing it, it still can be just a single day. It's easy to do with the nice juices, exciting, these delicious juices. Creativity also arises when you have no digestion. 10% of the energy going into digestion. Usually you have that extra energy on a fasting day. So that's creativity. The senses get stronger. So I taste better and more and what the ingredients do to each other and to me. So that's a good thing. And when I have that every week, it can be very intense as it goes deeper and deeper into my system, into my personality. There are layers and layers, like an onion, you peel off onion, the layers after the onion, one after the other, and go deeper and deeper into your center. And sometimes something is hidden deep inside. You don't get to it, you want to hide it, because something very important you don't want to touch right now, at the right time. The system decides, the body decides, the mind decides that. On a fasting day, I get deeper and deeper, and over the years, very deep. And that can be all surprisingly intense, and then I slow it down. That's why we call it gentle juice fasting. It's never pushing, it's always in the flow, it's always with compassion and self-love. Yeah, and also the calendar. If my fasting day comes with a birthday for a friend or a family member, I just push it off or take it to another fasting day, or I skip it. Can also be, that doesn't matter. So most important, I do it every week as a regular part of the diet, and then it works the best. And still, it's an easy thing to do. That's why I like it, and I recommend it if you like. So you can also see a Facebook page called TriYoga Moonfasting. TriYoga is brings the flow into yoga, the non-violent movement, the meditation into the movement. From Yogini Kaliji, she is the founder, and she inspired this kind of fasting, gentle juice fasting, TriYoga Moonfasting. That's why I call the Facebook page TriYoga Moonfasting. You can go there and become a member, and very easy. And you can also watch my videos there, or my recipes and my fasting calendar for the best fasting days, but that's all detailed. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed the video. Kindly enjoy and like and subscribe. MD Vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day to enjoy the endless vegan variety. And find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and X.